Hey you guys, I'm going to show you how to finger knit. Now all you need is some yarn and at least 4 of your fingers. You need your middle finger, your index finger, your ring finger, and your pinky. Your thumb is not really included in this activity. So what you do is you do something called a slip knot. That's where you go like this. You wrap it around twice. See? And you bring this up, almost over your tip, but not all the way, and this up, all the way over. You pull, make it a little bit tighter. You don't want it too loose, and you don't want it too tight. This is about good. See how I have it? Okay, now, what you do next is take the working yarn. If you use this, the tail, which is probably very hard to confuse, you probably can wrap it around once, barely, but you wouldn't confuse them, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure people are smart enough to know that. Anyways, so, stick that tail at the back of your hand so it's out of your way. Well, you're gonna weave in the tail if you have a crochet hook later. You can do it with your fingers too, I guess. Alright, so what you do, take this, you wrap it around. See? Like that. Now, one of your fingers, this in my case, my pinky, see, is only going to have one wrap around it. But it won't stay like that. Now you wrap it around again, like I've been doing. Now I'm just using my thumb to hold down the tail of the thread. Now, with thread, you know what I mean, yarn. Now, what we do next, what we do next is you take this and you put it over the tip, like this. There you go. Just like that. See, now this is out of our way. It's the back of your hand. To me, it's the front of my hand, but to you guys, it's back, considering I'm the, this is camera's kind of mirroring me. Alright, now, what you do next is you take this. Now you go around the pinky. Oops. We repeat. Now, we got a little bit of something going here. You can make a little strap, a little rope. Or you can hang it on your wall. And you can put some paper clips on it. And paper on there, of course. Hence the name, paper clip. That's why they call them paper clips. Anyways, so you can do that. Put it on your wall. Put paper clips on it. Paper clip paper, of course. and the paper has notes on there, so you maybe for chores or, the good stuff, reminders. Maybe if you are at school, go to school the next day, you need a reminder to turn in a permission slip to go to a field trip, then you can do that. Or you can make another one the same length, and you can knot them together with pieces of string from the same color yarn, so it's not obvious that you did so. And you can make a scarf or a belt. Now, if you do something called loom knitting, which is pretty much the same thing, but instead of using fingers, you use pegs, which I will make a tutorial for a little later, once I master it, because I'm still learning how to. But it's kind of the same, basically the same thing. They're similar, but they're not congruent. Math connection. Okay. Keep that going. And see, we got a lovely little thing going here. Now you're almost always gonna have a finger that only has one yarn on there, one thingy yarn, one little loop. Alright, now we'll repeat what we did earlier. We got a little bit of something going. You can make a little placemat, I guess. Or a little something to put around a cup grip. So if you're drinking coffee for the adults watching this, or the kids who do drink coffee, then you can put it around there and you don't burn yourself with your coffee. Alright. Now I can do something where you go super fast. You go really fast, and you make tons of stitches per minute, and it's like speed knitting, but instead of using, classical knitting, instead of doing that, you do finger knitting, so it's like speed finger knitting, but there's speed knitting, where you just knit regularly. Trying to learn how to knit, it's kind of difficult, but learning how to do a lot of stuff with yarn. If you guys watch my tutorial someday about how to make friendship bracelets once I put it up on YouTube, I'll show you guys the techniques I know. I know how to do a lot with string. There's a lot of string around my house I can use. Anyways, so let's keep this going. Don't let it stop. Keep it on. Keep it up. Alright. So we got something going here. Now it'll tighten up when we weave the ends in, and I'll show you guys how to do that. So we're gonna keep on going. I'm gonna show you how to do this. This video might be a little longer, a little bit on the longer side, but good practice for the people who are new to the finger knitting world. So I wish I could say. I've always been wanting to say that. I had to wait. Alright. Anyways. I gotta find another thing to say instead of anyways. Gotten kind of old. Maybe if I stop getting off task. I wonder why they don't teach us this at school. It's pretty fun. I like it. It's what I do to get away from people. And I don't want to listen. Soon I'm going to put up a tutorial on how to make paper beads. Because at my Girl Scouts, we're making paper beads for people in Africa to raise money for them. We're going to shellac them so they won't unravel. And we'll string them. And then they'll be brought to Africa by some nice lady. And they will be sold there for money for people who are in Africa, who are poor, so they can buy livestock to feed their family. It's a really nice thing to do. And you guys can help out by selling, making paper beads and selling them, then donating the money to a nice cause like that. Like, my hair used to be long, but I donated it. So, it's a nice thing to do. Alright. You can make scarves, or finger knit. You can knit scarves. If you know how to knit, you can knit scarves, whatever. And you can sell them or donate them. Saw this one video on YouTube where this woman is making scarves for people in the Special Olympics, which is a nice thing to do. So you can donate this to great causes. Now, I'm going to make a lovely little purse strap. So what I'm going to make, or maybe you can put these around the Christmas tree when it's Christmas time. I just thought of that, kind of just right now. Now, this is kind of getting long, so we'll hurry up and finish this off. Now we're gonna see, we really got something going here. Now, what I'm gonna do with this is I do not know. Probably just use it for something. I'll find out. I'll probably make another strand of it and make a scarf for the winter. Since right now it's winter. Hard to see considering the sun is shining, but it's winter. Alright. Okay. Now, this I will just hurry up and finish this. Oh, I know what I can use this for. I'm going to use my sewing machine and put it on a dress or something. I don't know. There we go.